Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're gonna do this fall glam right here. It's like a warm tone makeup look. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, and yeah, let's get started. So I already have one eye done. Now I'm gonna move on to the other eye. I'm gonna be priming my eyes with the eyelid primer from Morphe in translucent. I'm just gonna dot it on my eyelid, and then I'm gonna blend it out with the Morphe M173 brush. Even though like it rubbed off, I use this brush so much. So the palette that I'm starting off with is a Morphe palette. This is the 35O palette in Nature Glow, and this is how the palette looks. So like neutral and like warm tones, and so like fall vibes. But one thing I could really say about this palette, it does blend very nice, but it's not pigmented. Like it's barely pigmented, which I don't like that. Like, where's the payoff? Come on. I'm gonna use the Morphe M532 brush, and I'm gonna take this shade right here as my transition shade, and I'm gonna put this all over above my crease. For the next shade, I'm gonna take this warm shade right here with this Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH32 brush, and it has a lot of like, you see that? But yeah, I'm just gonna put that right under there, right under the transition shade, kind of just to give it more like a warm tone. And then I always go back in with the first brush because it's more bigger, so it'll blend more. Then I'm gonna mix these three shades because I want like a warm tone, but like a deep warm, but I also want it to be like cool tone, you know. This is a Glamour Dolls brush. I've had this for so long, I don't even know like what number, what kind of brush. And then I wanted it to look more deeper, so I went in with the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And like, who doesn't have this palette? If you don't have this palette, go get it. Like, you need this palette. Like, I hit pan on a lot of shades, but this sultry one, it fell out. I'm gonna take the shade Cypress Umber. It's like a deep brown right here. I'm putting that on my crease and on my outer corner of the eye. And then I'm gonna grab some concealer. The concealer that I'm grabbing is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Medium Honey. This is full coverage and it dries down matte and very fast, so this is why I chose this concealer. This is a Sephora concealer brush, like a flat brush, and I don't want it to be a perfect cut crease. I just want the color to pop out and for something to be there, so I'm just gonna pat the concealer away until it dries. This is my favorite palette because of the packaging. So this is my favorite packaging. Like, it's from Mean Girls. This is the Burn Book, and I think it's so cute, and it even says Mean Girls on the side. I've had this palette for so long, and I use it so many times, so I feel like I don't want to use it again in a video. But if I need a palette, I need a palette. So you open it, and my mirror is broken, but yeah, there's like, this is like, you can use this for every day too, because it does have like, you know, warm tones here, cool tones, and then shimmers, and then pop colors. Like, come on now, beautiful. So I'm gonna take this orange shade called So Fetch, and then this is gonna go all over my lid with this MSQ flat brush from this Pressed Glitters palette. I feel like when I use glitter, I always use this palette just because it's so beautiful. The glitters are so popping, and I have to use the bulky glitters, but I always use this palette. It's just, it has so many colors and it's so cute. And yeah, this was like $8 on Amazon. So pigmented, like, it's just so cute. And I've noticed I used all the shades but this one. I mean, I haven't used these either, but like, I barely touched this shade, and I used like, you know, purples and stuff. But this one, like, I need it. So this is just a pointed brush, and I am going to take this orange shade and put it right on top of that lid shade that I used. And then I'm gonna go back in with the Soft Glam palette, use the shade Rustic. I was gonna say Nutmeg because I was thinking about my lip liner. And just pat it on the glitter just so it could look like an ombre a little bit, not too harsh. First of all, this eyeliner I love. It's like the best eyeliner ever. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in black, and I always just draw a black line just to hide the lash band. And then for my all-time favorite mascara, this is the False Lash Mascara by Essence. The lashes that I'm going to be using for today is going to be from Dodo Lashes. These are in the style 325. Now for primer, oh my god, this is so cute. This is a primer serum. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Primer Serum. This was from the Rose collection a while ago. I never used this. My face looks so lovely. I like this. And it's tacky, so you could just leave this like this and put foundation. But I am going to try this e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I do have the poreless one, which I swear to God, like, I swear by this. Like, I literally love this. Like, it's so beat up. This is in my everyday makeup, but, like, just... This is the poreless putty primer. I could see a difference, like, right away. Like, my makeup is less oily and fills in my pores. My makeup lasts longer. Like, I love it. So this is the matte one, and I never tried it. It's way more creamier, which I love, and I'm excited to try this. It doesn't do that much for the pores. It does say matte, so I don't know. I'm gonna use this NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in Huahine. So for concealer, I never tried this Revlon New Candid Antioxidant Concealer in 050 Medium Deep, and it looks like this. I'm gonna set my face with this Too Faced Born This Way loose powder in translucent. To set my whole face, I'm gonna use this, I was gonna say Morphe, L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Setting Powder in Warm W7. I want this to be very warm tone, so I am going to use a really warm bronzer. This is the Black Radiance light to medium contour palette, and I am going to use the contour shade right here. I'm going to use this AOA Studio F24 brush. I'm gonna use this Koki 604 brush for my nose contour. I'm just gonna go over that with this Flawless concealer brush and take literally, like you see my cap, that amount of powder. That's it. Literally that's it, like the smallest amount, and just dab over it just to blend it. And I'm not gonna like put powder under my contour just because I want this to be very blown out and smoky. So I'm gonna use this Milani Baked Blush and Rose de Oro in 02 and this Real Techniques 400 blush brush, and I'm just gonna take the brush, just kind of go like that and blush up my cheeks. So I'm gonna use this L'Oreal True Match Illumi Glotion Light Glow. You can put this before your foundation or after. I'm gonna use it after because I don't really want to use highlight, but I want, like, you know, like a simple natural glow because I do want this to be matte. From the Soft Glam palette, I'm gonna take the Fairy shade. Let's go. And I'm just taking off the chapstick that I have left over on my lip. I'm gonna take the leftover product on my sponge and just dab it over my lips, just so I can have like a clear. Okay, so really quickly, I just did my under eyes, and this is how it's looking. The very smoky. I used everything that was in my crease, and for my eyeliner, I did use this NYX eye pen eyeliner in Burnt Sienna. The Essence False Lash Mascara, which is this one right here. Now, my favorite lip liner lately has been the NYX lip pencil in Nutmeg. Like, as you can tell, I'm running out. I actually have to sharpen it so I can get a clean cut. So I'm gonna line my lips. I don't overline my lips, by the way. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick in 55 Driver. Now, last but certainly not least, this is the Urban Decay. I cannot speak right now. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I love this setting spray. Like, this is the long lasting one, by the way. Oh, I have to do glass. This is the Jeffree Star Lip Gloss in Legends Only. It's like a pale gloss. So cute. Yeah. Okay guys, really quick before I forget, I did use this Wet n Wild liquid cat suit. This is a high shine lipstick in Caught You Bare Naked, and I only did apply it like in the center and then just went like that to blend it. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not one bit like matte. I'm not one bit oily like at all, like not even a little bit of oils, and I always get just like a little bit of oils, but I don't even have a little bit. So I'm still gonna try out the primer, but I think it's really good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one.